Hello, I'm going to talk about compost on the pastures. Now this compost pile is probably about 4 months old, and it consists of horse manure, alfalfa hay, grass hay, and red alder sawdust. Red alder sawdust is a nitrogen fixing tree that grows in the Pacific Northwest, but anyway, it rots pretty fast. It's pretty fast rotting. So what I'm doing here, what I've discovered is I put on about 2 inches of compost. This is spread out over the pastures in the late fall or early spring. I'm doing this a little bit earlier because I had to get rid of some of it, but and the pastures really respond to this. This is more like Back to Eden. He uses wood chips, but this is sawdust, so I can use a little bit more on there than just a 1/2 inch, and it really helps the ground. I noticed I experimented last fall with 3 little sections, probably about 90 by 50. There's 3 of them in different places in my fields, because the soil varies a little bit in the field and what grows. But I noticed when I turn them loose in those sections of pasture, they would go to that first and eat that first. It was, there must be more nutrition in it, I don't know, but they responded to eating that and eating that down and always going back to that first. So that tells me something there about this compost. And so we'll see what happens this time. This is the second time I put it on this piece here. This piece is probably my poorest piece. It's the highest, and it looked like maybe they scraped it with a cat way back in the 30s or something, and there's not as much topsoil. And it also is higher, so in the summer it gets drier up here. So that's probably some of it too. So, but I'm putting this compost down. Not only does compost help for water retention, it also, all the bacteria life and fungal life in it, it just helps your soil, your grass and everything. So we'll see what happens here with this section here. I'm doing this section, and then I'm going to do a far one over on the other side this year, and then I'll see what I have left or what I want to do. I'll sprinkle maybe just a little bit on the other parts, because I don't want to take all my pasture away. It takes a while for this to grow back, but not too long. The grass will pop up through all this, and I'll probably reseed it with some white clover too in this area. So that's what I'm doing here. So see you later. Bye.